Welcome to this week's edition of Maison Journal. So we are in November 2021. We've had our first visit to the house in France and it's clear that it needs a huge amount of work. So we've come back to London to carry on with our jobs and to earn some money to pay for the renovation. And we're in constant contact with the builder. So the plan is to take down all the walls on every floor that need to be taken down. There's some odd configurations. Remove the ceilings on all of the floors because they're damp, and replace some of the joists and take up all the flooring on the ground floor because the joists need to be replaced because they've got woodworm and they're damp. So the whole house was sprayed twice with xylophane, a woodworm treatment, and the builder is on the middle floor taking down some walls. So this week I'm just going to take you through what's happening on the middle floor, and also this is kind of November 2021. We knew that we would absolutely need to have the whole house rewired. We knew that was going to have to happen because it came up on the diagnostic report. It's really unsafe and very outdated, and all the cables were surface mounted, so we knew we had to do that. But it was really quite important that we found an electrician that could do that while the floors were up and the ceilings were down for the rewiring. So we needed to find an electrician. The builder, as I've previously said, had lived in France for a long time, had lots of connections. He found us an electrician who also happened to be a qualified plumber as well, which is really important to have one person that does both trades. So, you know, trying to get two people on site at the same time for certain aspects of the job can be quite difficult. So we had a plumber stroke electrician in place, ready to start the rewiring, and this is November 2021. Hope you enjoy. So back in London, after lots and lots of debate, we had a call with the builder, and the plan was to take out the two toilets on the middle floor, the office and the dreadful red bathroom. So this is the first floor. You come up the spiral staircase and you turn right, and at the moment there's two toilets. I have no idea why there's two toilets next to each other, but there's two toilets, a small office and the red bathroom, which we'll see in the video. So we're going to take down these walls. So take down the four walls, and this will create a big open area here as you come to the stairs. Then we'll be left with two large bedrooms here with a bathroom and three large bedrooms here. So it'll be 5 bedrooms now on the middle floor. And then we come along the corridor and then down here, and there's also access to the terrace here from the corridor and from this bedroom, but we're going to block up this door. So this is currently a door, but we're going to change that. We're going to put a window in because it is quite dark, so we do still need the light, but we don't really need two entrances onto the terrace, and it's just creating too many problems. So that's blocked up with a window. So we're going to have a look at some videos of the first floor now. So this is the middle floor coming up the spiral staircase, is turning right before the building work took place. There you can see the two toilets that are next to each other, looking really, really grim. The ceiling was wet from the terrace, the floor was wet from the poor drainage. Next to that is an office, which again the ceiling was wet because of the terrace above. And then this was probably one of the worst rooms in the house. It was so wet, the floor, it smelt really, really bad. So this had to go. We already had a bathroom on the middle floor, so we didn't really need 2 bathrooms. So this was going to go. So we left the builder to it. And we had a call from him to say that we really, really needed to go back over to see what he'd done. So we went back over it, and this is March 2022. This is coming up the stairs from the ground floor to the middle floor. So we'll go up the stairs. And then we'll turn right. The banisters at this stage have been taken down just to get materials in and out. And if we can turn, you can see that the floor's actually been completely taken out. You can see the kitchen underneath. toilets, bathroom and office stripped out. And that's just a snap there of the plastering work that took place in that area where the toilets were. And then this is just the rest of the first floor. We're hopefully going to turn that area into, it's a big open space now, probably into a reading area here. We'll have some books and some seating area. And this is just going through the 5 remaining bedrooms that are on that floor. This is also one of the bedrooms. I don't know if it shows up too well in this video, but the lighting is really, really poor. I think along this whole corridor there was just one light, so we was really desperate for a rewire. This is some of the furniture that was left behind by the previous owner, had been treated for woodworm treatment, and we was going to use at a later date. Some really nice bed frames were left. And this will now be the only bathroom on the first floor. And it's also got a door into the bedroom next door, so it can be an ensuite bathroom. And this is the view from the toilet onto the front garden. And that's the door that goes back into the bedroom. Again, the ceilings have come down in this room to be replastered, but firstly, just to allow it to dry out. And then this is the door along the corridor that later on is blocked up. It just didn't work. We didn't need 2 entrances onto the terrace, but we did need the light, so we replaced this door with just a window. So we only then have 1 entrance onto the terrace, 1 exit and entrance onto the terrace. And this is one of the other bedrooms on the first floor. I think a scaffolding pole had gone through the window there, just to add to the list of jobs that need to be done. And next week we'll be looking at the ground floor, talking about the kitchen, and also how do you heat an 18-room house effectively. Really, really dark corridors. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.